Hello, everyone. Let's see. So, last time I talked about TV shows that I remember seeing in 2007, and this will be part two of 2007. So 2007 for me. Wait a minute before I do this. Hi, Nick. How are you today? And don't worry, Nick. Sorry about ending my live stream very abruptly yesterday. I have more time today, so that's it. Can you believe today is the first day of March? I can't. Anyway, before I talked about the movie part, I mentioned a lot of TV shows that I remembered seeing in 2007. A lot of it was more general based. The only one that I do remember seeing was the SpongeBob SquarePants episode Atlantis SquarePants because they did this A to C countdown. Well, C was the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, playing C all the way to A, which was Atlantis SquarePants. And then they had all the other letters. I remember K was Krusty Krab training video. F was Friend or Foe. B was the band episode. Now here's the thing I did not realize at first. In the first broadcast of it, it didn't have the Patrick the Pirate segments. But after the aliens after that, it did have Patrick the Pirate segments, which I found to be really interesting. Oh well. But yeah, I do recall seeing that in 2007. As well as all the TV shows I did mention in my previous video, there was more general base. As well as specific episodes, uh, yeah, that's I can't really confirm or deny. The only thing I might know, it might have been in 2007 because it came out in that year, was some episodes of all four season 10 episodes, like Unfinished / DW Bossy Boots, the one with Operation DW, in some other episodes, but again, this is more speculation. I can confirm the Atlantis Grail Pantis one, but I don't know about Awful as far as those episodes. So, before I begin the movie part, one thing in 2007 I do remember is some new places I gone, like the Colony Square Cinema 7 video in Lebanon, Ohio, the Lebanon Public Library, and I think I might have started going to the Sims Township Public Library. I think that was when I figured out that I like the libraries. I like how quiet they are. And I will rephrase this later on. Before 2007, I've been to the Colony Store Cinema 7 Lebanon movie theater one time. I believe that was for the SpongeBob SquarePants movie in 2004, but I do not remember much of it. The only other theater I do remember going to was the Kings Mills Wave Cinema movie theater. But in 2007, that changed because they opened a Regal Cinema 16 movie theater in Deerfield Town Center. And the first movie I remember seeing was Aragon. I think it was part of the Summer Movie Express they had. But yeah, I do remember that very well. And the wine was out the door. Like, seriously out the door. So it was very neat to go there on opening day. That was a great memory for me. But anyway, let's just go over the movies. Now, I plan to talk about all the movies in one part, but 2007 has a lot more in depth with movies than 2006 because it may have been around this point where I started being interested in movies more. So I'll let you guys know if I'll do a part 3 to 2007. I don't plan on it, but let's just see how long this takes. Anyway, some of these movies I've seen in videos during that year. Some of them I saw in videos the last couple of years. And some of them I've seen only like once or twice. Some of them I may not have seen, but I have heard of. And like I said, it varies. So let's just get started. So I have never seen this movie. But I have heard of the movie Freedom Riders, which was a movie from Paramount Pictures and TV Films that had Hilary Swank in it. It had the same director that did P.S. I Love You, which I will talk about later. But yeah, I've never seen this movie. I just heard of it. And no, I'm not going to go through all the movies in 2007 just to let you guys know right now. Okay, I probably saw this in videos, but I do remember seeing this. Happily Never After, which was a Lionsgate and Vanguard animation film that has a twist for some of the fairy tale stories. They make it sort of not happy endings or not happily ever after, you can say. I thought it was good. I know they made a sequel which was shorter. I thought it was also good. Probably like the first one better just because it was longer and it was a theatrical release. But yeah, let's move on. If some of these I have heard of, like Perfume or Alpha Dog or Primeval, but never seen them. Now, one movie I do remember seeing a long time ago, and it was like way, way long ago, was Stomp the Yard. It was this Green Gems and Rainforest Films movie. I know it's a sports movie. Wait. Let's see. Or maybe it's more like a dance movie, kind of like Step Up. It's been a long time since I've seen this movie. I would like to see it again someday. Oh, okay. This is a little bit like Step Up, which was a 2006 movie. I do remember seeing that as well. But like I said, this was a very long time ago. Oh, wait. I accidentally closed the 2007 movie list. Now, a movie that I actually saw a few years ago, I forget when. Oh, and by the way, if you guys have seen any of these movies, comment below. I love to hear you guys' opinions. Or any movies that I might not have mentioned, please comment below. I love to hear you guys' intakes on what you guys remember. So, a movie I believe I saw maybe 2 years ago, something like that, was The Hitcher, which was a remake of a classic Hitcher movie produced by Michael Bay, and it's like a slasher film starring Sean Bean in it. I thought it was pretty good, but just keep in mind, it is all rated. Okay, let's see. Yeah, some of these I've heard of, like Catch Movies or Epic Movie or Smoking Aces, but I've never seen them. Now, a movie I do remember seeing, and this was a long time ago, Because I Said So, which was the Universal Picture and Gold Circle Films movie that starred Diane Keaton, Mandy Moore, and other actors in it. I believe I saw this a long time ago. But again, I forget when I did. Now here's another movie that I saw a few years ago, but I forget when. The Messengers, which was a Screen Gems, Ghost House Pictures, and Columbia Pictures movie that was a horror movie that saw Kristen Stewart in it. And it's a PG-13 horror movie. I thought it was pretty good. It wasn't really that scary. Might have been at some parts, but not completely. Produced by Sam Raimi. Hey Nick, how are you enjoying this so far? Let's see. Okay, here's a movie that I do remember. I actually have this on DVD. Cinderella 3, A Tryst in Time. Now here's a true story. Probably around this time, I got a lot of Disney DVDs, especially with ones that had the sneak peeks menu. Do you guys remember that? Do you guys remember the sneak peeks menu from Disney DVDs? Oh, I love them. I think I saw this Cinderella 3. I know I have it. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, Nick. The sneak peeks menus from a Disney movie. It has a blue screen and then it plays music and then it features all sorts of sneak peeks, whether it's from movies or direct to TV, direct to video movies or TV shows. I forget the first one I saw. I forget when I first saw these sneak peek menus. It's been a long time. Uh, I've heard of Norbit and Music and Reels, but I've never seen them. Daddy's Little Girls. This was a Tyler Perry movie that he directed it. It had Idris Elba and Gabrielle Union in it. I do remember seeing this. Forget when I did though. I first found this movie at a Blockbuster video store. I didn't went to it or anything, but I saw the cover of this movie. Yeah, I remember Cinderella one. I think the 2005 edition. I remember the Wild. Um, let's see. I know there were a few other ones, maybe Brother Bear 2 or something like that. I forget though. Anyway, Days for the Doors I have seen before. It's pretty good. Another movie that I saw a long time ago, Starter for 10. I remember a little bit about this movie. Not completely though, but I remember seeing this. I've heard of Breach, like Breach, like there's a breach, security breach or something. I've heard of it. I think I still have the DVD for it, but never seen it. Okay, now we're going to talk about some movies that I do remember seeing. Well, first I'm going to say I've heard of The Astronaut Farmer and the number 23, but never seen it. Or Reno 911 Miami. Um, Amazing Grace. I do have this movie on DVD. I believe I saw this once. I think I did. It was way long ago. I do remember having the DVD though. I think I still have it. Okay, here's a popular Disney movie that I enjoyed, and I do remember from this day. Bridge to Terabithia. So this was a Walt Disney Pictures movie and Walt and Media movie that had Josh Hutcherson and Anna Sophia Robb. And I definitely love this movie very much. It is sad a little bit, but it's based on the book of the same name. I thought it was pretty good. I really enjoyed this movie. A movie that I really want to see some point, but never have, is Ghostwriter, based on the Marvel Comics superhero name. I didn't check this out until I got the DVD for Spider-Man 3, as well as the trailer for it, and I thought, oh, I want to see that. I know they made a sequel, Spirit of Vengeance, and then I don't know what they'll do, what Marvel Studios is doing with Ghostwriter now, but it's going to be. I hope they do another movie out of it. Nicolas Cage played Johnny Cage slash Ghostwriter in the movie. It was pretty good. Well, I've never seen it, but I heard it was pretty good. Okay. Wild Hordes. I do remember seeing this a long time ago. With Tim Allen, Mark Rowlands, John Travolta, William H. Macy. I do remember seeing this, but it's been a while. It's been a long time. Even though I don't remember much of this movie, the namesake, I thought I borrowed it from the library at one point. I might have seen all of it, but I'm not completely sure. Never seen Zodiac or I Think I Love My Wife. Now here's a movie I do remember seeing. 300, which was a Zack Snyder film from Warner Bros. Pictures, Visionary Pictures, and Future Studios, based on the graphic novel of the same name by Frank Miller. And I remember seeing this before 302 Rise of an Empire in 2014. Yeah, this movie was pretty bloody. This movie was bloody. Just a FYI. But I thought it was pretty good. Let's see. Premonition. I thought I saw this movie a long time ago. I forget when I did. It was a movie with Sandra Bullock in it. It's pretty good. I don't know if I saw the last Mimsy or not. I've never seen Shooter. I saw parts of Rain Over Me, but not a lot of it. Maybe like half. I gotta check that out someday. And I've never seen TMNT, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles animated movie that came out in 2007. But did you guys hear? They're making another Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. I forget, maybe next year or the year after that. Anyway, I want to go see that. Don't worry about it, Justin. Oh, yeah. Oh, I remember that. Nick. Sparta, prepare for glory. I gotta check the TMNT movies someday, maybe before the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. Now, a movie I do remember seeing a long time ago was Pride, which was a movie that was about this guy who was trying to find a job and decided to coach a swimming team for a group of boys. It was based on a true story. It was set in one of Philadelphia's roughest neighborhoods. I thought it was pretty good, and I want to see it again. It had Terrence Howard and Bernie Mac. Rest in peace, Bernie Mac. Never saw The Lookout, but I've heard of it. Blades of Glory, which was a movie with Will Ferrell and John Heder in it. I do remember seeing this a long time ago. Dreamers Pictures, MTV Films, Red Arrow Films. I thought it was pretty good. I forget when I saw this though. Oh, you guys need to be so mad at me for this. I have the movie, but I've never seen Meet the Robinsons. I have never seen the movie. I've never seen Meet the Robinsons. I got you at some point. I have the movie. I don't know why I've never seen it. I do remember, I believe I might have saw this in the Colony Studio Cinema 7 movie theater in Lebanon, Are We Done Yet? Which was the sequel to Are We There Yet? That has Ice Cube and Nia Long in it. If you guys want to see Are We Done Yet, make sure you see Are We There Yet. Surprisingly, I didn't even see Are We There Yet. I didn't even know Are We Done Yet was a sequel. Oh well. Oh, I remember seeing this movie, Firehouse Dog, which was another movie with Josh Hutcherson in it. That had 20th Century Fox and Regency Enterprises in it. I've heard of these, but I've never seen The Weeping or The Hooks. If you guys want to see The Weeping, just know it's a horror movie. I've never seen it though. I probably might at some point. I also saw Hilary Swank in it. I've never seen Disturbia, but it has Shira LaBeouf in it. DJ Caruso directs this movie. I've heard of it, but I've never seen it. Interesting. Okay, let's see. Put a Fracture, Hot Fuzz, In the Reign of Women, The Invisible, but I've never seen these. Okay. What? Wait, what movie were you talking about, Nick? I mentioned a lot of movies so far. So, what was the movie you were referring to? Let's see. Okay, I see. A movie I do remember seeing, maybe it was 2011 or 12, because I do remember when I got this movie. I got this. It was Next, which was another Nicolas Cage movie. That also stars Julianne Moore and Jessica Biel. Paramount Pictures, Revolution Studios, Sound Films. I do remember getting this movie maybe in 2011. It was at a game. It wasn't GameStop. It was like Game Swap. It was in the Tri County Mall. I think it was called Game Swap, and they didn't have just games; they had movies as well. That's where I also got the Ghostwriter DVD. Or maybe that was a different store in the Tri County Mall. But I do remember seeing Next. It was pretty good. I've also seen The Waitress, Away from Her, but it was years and years and years ago. Speaking of Away from Her, it's a sad movie, but I want to see it again. Well, parts of it is sad. I don't remember how it all do. Let's see. What do you 28 Degrees Radio, DS, Georgia Rule, Home of the Brave, Hood of These, never seen them. Delta Force, which was a direct to video movie with Larry the Cable Guy, Bill Engvall in it. I borrowed this movie once, never got a chance to see it. Be interesting though someday. Let's see. I've also heard of Once. Um, Never saw it. Neither has Bug. Now, before we get to June, there were 3 movies in May that I wanted to save until the very end of May. So, don't know if you guys know this, but in 2007, in May, 3 movies came out that were the third movie in a franchise. Came out in the same month, and they were the third in the franchise. Spider-Man 3, Shrek the Third, and Pirates of the Caribbean 3 at War's End. And here is a true story. And I remember this, guys. I remember this. I go to Walmart, and when in 2007, I remember this. I seriously remember this. During that time, they had a billboard inside Walmart that featured I think they had this in this order: Shred the Foot, Spider-Man 3, Pirates of the Caribbean 3 at World's End. I'm serious. I remember that very clearly. And I so wanted to, and I couldn't wait to say that because that was how excited I was. Now, another thing, although I'll get to that later, Spider-Man 3 was the third movie in the Tobey Maguire series directed by Sam Raimi. I might have saw Spider-Man 1 at that time. I know I saw Spider-Man 2. When when I when I got the Spider-Man 3 DVD, I probably watched it that night. I loved it. It was awesome. And and I remember seeing this preview on the Monster House DVD at a friend's house. And I was like, oh, free. I really enjoyed it. I wish I got to see this in the movie theaters, but then I was 9 years old at the time, so. But I did see Shred the Foot in theaters at the Lebanon movie theater. I do remember that. And I absolutely enjoyed it. It was awesome. And I wish we can go back to that day when I saw it. Seriously, it would have been awesome. Yes, Nick, that was it, yeah. And then Pirates of the Caribbean 3 at World's End. I saw this during watching the Pirates of the Caribbean movies before Dead Men Tell No Tales, also known as Pirates of the Caribbean 5. I loved it. And even though I liked the fact there was a 4 and 5, I would have been okay if they ended it with the third one because it kind of wrapped up some things, but I really liked there was a fourth and fifth one. Probably not a lot of people will agree with me, but that's okay. I really enjoyed these movies. But it was really interesting. The Spider-Man 3, Shred the Third, aka Shred 3, and Pirates of the Caribbean 3 at World's End came out in the same month. And they were all in the third one in the franchise. Isn't that awesome? By the way, another thing about Spider-Man 3 is I remember the Burger King commercials they had in Restrict the Third, which I did not know about this. They had a short preview in Over the Hedge. But I didn't realize about the preview until I got the Charlotte's Web DVD from Blockbuster. Oh, I actually know why, Nick, because I actually Googled this. So, they didn't really want to call it Shred 3. They wanted it to be, because what the movie was about, they kind of thought Shred the Third was appropriate, trying to find a new king. So they just went Shred the Third. Actually, here's an interesting thing I found out. Shred Forever After was originally going to be called Shred Goes Forth, like Fourth, Fourth, until they changed it. Yep. But I do remember having these free DVDs in 2007, which was awesome. Okay. Rafi and Rose, I remember getting this from the library a few times. I've never seen it, but I would like to. Also, I like to point out that during this time, I started getting into DirecTV. I had DirecTV, but didn't have access to the movies. But what they did was they allowed throughout a few minutes of the opening, and I always like to see the opening world girls. I love opening world girls. So I got to see the opening world girls for Rafi and Rose and other movies. I heard of it, but never saw Ocean's 13. But I saw Ocean's 11, 12, and the Ocean's 8 2018 movie. Surf's Up. This was another movie I remember seeing in the Lebanon movie video. And also, remember doing this DVD probably in 2007. And that was when I also saw another preview of Spider-Man 3. Fantastic Four 2, Rise of the Silver Surfer. I remember seeing this movie. I enjoyed it. I was surprised, A, it was shorter than the first one, and 2, it was a PG-rated movie. That felt really weird. But oh well. I know, right? I love rollers. I love the opening rollers. Thank you. Somebody agrees with me. This was a movie I've been most seen last year in the movie theaters. Nancy Drew, the Emma Roberts movie. I enjoyed it. If you guys want to check out my movie review, I believe it's movie review number 251. I heard of 1408 and the Mighty Heart and Live Free or Die Hard or in the evening, but never seen them. But another movie I saw last year was Evan Almighty, which was a little bit like Bruce Almighty 2, but it's more like Evan Almighty. More like the spin-off. If you guys want to check out that movie review, it's movie review number 231. But I believe I also saw this at the Regal Cinema movie theater on one of the Summer Movie Expresses one year. I forget which year though. But even if I don't remember which year, at least I know I saw this last year, the Milford movie theater. And then, now, I told you guys before that Aerodrome was the first movie that I saw at the new Regal Cinema movie theater. But as far as the first new movie, because Aerodrome, I believe, came out in 2006, the first new movie that I saw at that theater was Ratatouille. I remember seeing this movie. I forget all what it was about, but I remember seeing this movie. I thought it was good. Okay, I'm coming up with 32 minutes here, so I can talk about a few more movies, but I've already finished June, and it's 32 minutes in. Oh yeah, I remember that part. I just don't remember all of it. So I'll keep going, guys, but if I suddenly stop just because it's long, understand. I hope you guys understand that. I've heard of License to Wed and Rescue Dawn, never seen it. But my first PG-13 movie I've ever saw in a movie theater was Transformers 1. And I absolutely enjoyed it. So much that I went to the movie theater Milford last year to see this as well. Movie review number 219. The Milford Theater had a lot of classic movies last year. Oh my gosh, I love Transformers. And Revenge of the Fallen, Dark of the Moon, Age of Extinction, The Last Night, the Bumblebee spin-off movie. And they're making more, including Rise of the Beast, which I believe will come out next year. I think. I'm not completely sure though. Oh, Nick, I would recommend you seeing all 5, but see the first one especially. The music is phenomenal. I'm serious. The music is phenomenal. Especially, I don't want to give too much spoilers. Pay attention to the music when you first see the Autobots coming to Earth. Oh, that is so awesome. You will love it. I can promise you that, Nick. You will love it. Here's another movie I remember seeing 2020 in the movie theater, the Lebanon movie theater, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. Also known as Harry Potter 5. I first heard about this movie when I got the Happy Feet DVD. I saw Harry Potter 5 before Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them in 2016, but I never saw it in the movie theaters. So I got the chance, and I loved it. Talk to Me was another movie I saw last year. I think It was movie review number 211. It was at the North Day Movie Theater during Black History Month. If you guys want to check out that movie review, it's 211. Okay, this was a movie I should have saw last year. Hairspray. They had this at the comeback classes. I cannot believe I did not do this movie. I'm gonna regret that. I've never seen it, but I want to. I have seen I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry, which was a Adam Sandler and Kevin James movie. It was pretty good. I have this movie off to tail, but I've never seen it. But I would like to see it. It was pretty good. Poor Bears. Hopefully, it will remind me of March of the Penguins, even though I've never seen that either. Yeah, I gotta watch some National Geographic documentary films. I've never seen the Simpsons movie or Becoming Jane, but I do remember seeing No Reservations in 2007. It had Catherine Jones and Aaron Eckhart in it, and Abigail Breslin in it. It's pretty good. The Bourne Ultimatum. I saw this before seeing Jason Bourne in 2016. It was pretty good. Never seen Hot Rod. I saw a little bit of Bratz, the movie, especially since this was the first time I got to see the Lionsgate logo, and I loved the logo. The Lionsgate logo, it was pretty good. Nick, Hairspray was PG. Wait, I think. I thought this Hairspray. I thought Hairspray was PG. Yeah, it is Yeah, it's PG. Underdog. I remember seeing this movie in 2007 in the movie videos. I loved it. I still have the movie. I just have to find it. Same thing with Day Camp. I didn't see this in the movie videos, but I do remember having this on DVD, and I enjoyed it. It was a sequel to Day Camp, but it was pretty good. Although I think I saw Day Camp in the Summer Movie Express at the Regal Theater once. I think that window. Never seen Rush Hour 3 or Skinwalkers or Stardust. Even though I have the movie, I've never seen High School Musical 2 either. Let's see. Maybe I thought I saw Mr. Bean's Holiday at the Regal Cinema Theater at the Summer Movie Express one time. That I'm not completely sure though. I've never seen Resurrecting the Champ or The Nanny Diaries or War or the 2007 Halloween movie. But I have seen Balls of Fury. Like, Balls of Fury, I remember seeing this. It had George Lopez and Christopher Walken in it. I thought it was pretty good. Yeah, I will say I like They Killed better, but They Camp, I thought it was okay. I thought it was good. So I first told you about my first PG-13 movie that I saw in videos. My first R-rated film that I saw in videos will be a few years away. But do you guys want to know my first R-rated film I ever saw? Russell Crowe and Christian Bale in 3:10 to Yuma, which was a Western movie. Never seen Shoot 'Em Up or The Brave One or Eastern Promises or In the Valley of Era. But last year I got to see Across the Universe. I think it was movie review number 241 at the Oakley Movie Theater. It's a musical. It appeared on several Sony Pictures DVDs like Ghostwriter, Premonition, The Messengers, Spider-Man 3. It's a very long movie, but I heard they might make a sequel. Interesting. Yeah, some of these I've heard of, like Into the Wild, Resident Evil Extinction, Sydney White. I have heard of the assassination of Jesse James by the coward Robert Ford, which was a movie with Brad Pitt and Casey Affleck in it, but I've never seen it. But I've never seen The Kingdom or The Darjeeling Limited Evil, but I would like to see those movies. The Kingdom was another movie from DirecTV that I saw the opening logos of Universal Pictures and Relativity Media. Oh, here's another movie I've never seen this in 3 years. The Game Plan, which had Dream, The Rock Johnson in it, and I absolutely enjoyed this movie. I've never seen this in 3 years because I think I saw the Enchanted movie trailer. Made sense because that was another Disney movie. But I love The Game Plan. I think that was the last movie that Dwayne Johnson was in that had The Rock as his wrestling name in the credits. But yeah, it was awesome. I've never seen a Heartbreak Kid or Michael Clayton or The Seeker, Wizard of the Golden Age, Ross and the Real Girl, Ross and the Real Girl. Michael Clayton was a George Clooney movie. I would like to see that someday. I've never seen Sleuth or We Own the Night, even though We Own the Night, I've heard of it. I also heard of Why That I Did Married, which was another Tyler Perry directorial movie. I might have saw parts of it, but I've never seen the whole movie. I know they did a sequel in 2010. Let's see. I've never seen 30 Days a Night or The Comebacks or Gone Baby Gone or One Edition, Reservation Road, or Fiends Walks in the Fire. There was a 3D re-release of The Nightmare Before Christmas. I thought that was 2008. I enjoyed The Game Plan. But it a little bit was like a Disney Channel movie. Let's see. I've I've I might have saw Dan in real life sometime at some point. It has Steve Carell in it. I thought it was pretty good. I've never seen Saw 4. Martian Child, I probably did saw at one point. One movie I do remember seeing last year was American Gangster, which was a Russell Crowe and Denzel Washington movie. It was movie number 197. So if you guys want to check that movie review out, it's 197. I thought it was a good movie, but guys, it is very long. Just to warn you. It is a long movie. Oh wait, I remember that. I remember that scene, Nick. A movie that I did not see in 2007, but I thought it was at the Summer Movie Express in Rito Video was B Movie, which was a DreamWorks animation movie that had Jerry Seinfeld in it. What I did not know was that they had these live action teasers. One of them was in Frustrated DVD. And the other one you can find not only on the B Movie DVD special features, but also the Blaze of Glory DVD, I believe. I thought it was pretty good. If that movie does come back to theaters, I would definitely be there to see it. Another movie I did remember seeing a long time ago was Fred Cross, which had Vince Vaughn and Paul Giamatti in it. I thought it was pretty good. Never seen Lions from Rams or No Country for Old Men. I saw Beowulf at one time. It was a long time ago. Never seen Margaret at the Wedding or August Rush Evil or Hitman or I'm Not There or The Mist. This Christmas I might have saw once, but it was a long time ago. Now here's a movie I saw on the Stars channel. I believe this was in 2008. Enchanted! Yeah, this was the Amy Adams movie, and I loved it. I didn't get to see this in videos, but I saw it on the Stars channel one day, and I loved it. It's pretty good. I heard they're making Disenchanted, which is a sequel, so I'll be interested in that. Let's see. I heard of the Savages and Awake, but never seen it. I saw Juno a long time ago, maybe like a few years ago, but yeah, I remember seeing Juno. I thought it was pretty good. Never seen Interment or Grace is Gone. I might have saw The Perfect Holiday, but that was a long time ago. The Golden Compass I probably saw a few years ago, maybe like 5 or 6 years or something. I thought it was pretty good. um, don't worry, guys, we're all about done. I saw the Tide 10 on DVD once. I thought it was pretty good, but I would like to see it again to refresh my memory. I never seen Charlie Wilson's War or the Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street, or Walt Hall, the Dewey Clark story, or the Bucket Riz. I saw the Great Debaters once. I forget when I saw that. Never saw There Will Be Blood or The Orphanage. I saw P.S. I Love You in 2020. It was movie number 90. It was at the Showcase Cinema there was in Springdale video. I loved it. If you guys want to check out that movie review, it's movie review number 90. I Am Legend, which was a Will Smith movie that I first saw the trailer in 10,000 BC DVD. I've never seen it, but I want to. I heard it was pretty good. Here's a movie I do remember seeing. I'm not sure if this was late 2007 or early 2008. Alvin and the Chipmunks. I saw this in the movie theaters, and I absolutely really enjoyed it. I saw the Street Quill in theaters, but not Chipwreck or The World Chip. But I want to see those movies someday. But Alvin and the Chipmunks, the live action movie with Jason Lee in it, oh, I loved it. Like, I seriously loved it. Okay. I've also saw Natural Treasure 2 Book of Secrets. I forget when I saw this, but I believe I saw this in the movie theaters. I'm pretty sure I did. It had Nicolas Cage in it, sequel to Natural Treasure. Not sure there'll be a Natural Treasure 3, but we'll see. Let's see. I talked about the Great Debaters a bit. I do remember seeing it, but it was a long time ago. Which brings me to the last movie I will be talking about. And unfortunately, we have a Spain Bot. Let me move. So the final movie I'll be talking about is The Water Horse, Legend of the Deep. I did saw this in the movie theaters. Maybe it was at the Regal Theater in Deerfield Town Center. I think this might have been in early 2008. I could be wrong, may have been in late 2007, but I remember seeing this movie. I first saw this movie trailer in Surf's Up DVD. And then some of the other DVDs, like Day Camp, Spider-Man 3. But I loved it. I thought it was good. Actually, I used to have an old camera that I used to sometimes take pictures. And I took a picture once of the title in the preview, The Water Horse, Legend of the Deep. I thought it was pretty good, but I haven't seen this in years. So it would be nice to see this again. And that concludes the list of movies I've remembered in 2007. And I'm looking at the time, guys, just to let you know, there might be 3 parts for the remaining years instead of 2. Well, we'll see. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I apologize this was longer than I thought, but there was a lot to talk about. So, As you can see, I remember a lot of movies in 2007. What was probably your favorite movie? I have a lot, so I can't really debate on that. Although probably the Spider-Man 3, Shrek the Third, and Pirates of the Caribbean 3, Admirals, and Transformers, probably the favorites. So I hope you guys take care. Please stay safe. Please stay healthy. And I'll see you guys for 2008. You guys do not want to miss that. All right. Good night, everybody. Bye. Thank you for coming.